How's it going, everybody? It's Eong here with another Death Stranding news update. The following information comes from a variety of sources, among them once again being this Instagram user, who, for those who don't know, posted this picture right here of Mikkelsen on August 21st, the same date when Kojima posted this picture with a man blurred out in the background who's wearing an identical hoodie. This has led many, including myself, to believe that Maz might be involved in Death Stranding and that he will play a character alongside Norman Reedus. Be sure to check out my previous video for all the updates on that. In this video, I want to provide a few more updates further suggesting the likelihood that Maz is indeed involved, starting with new posts on this Instagram picture, or should I say lack thereof. So remember those posts I talked about from my previous video in which someone asked if the picture was taken in London, but the Instagram user replied that it was Sheffield and that Maz is voice acting in a video game? They are no longer there. I'm thinking that maybe these posts were purposely deleted. I can think of two reasons for this. Either someone reached out to him and asked him as a favor to remove these posts, or the guy got cold feet and decided to delete them out of courtesy or to make sure he wouldn't get into any kind of trouble. After all, something new that he posted says he was very intentionally vague. Did I just let something slip that I shouldn't have? Now, here's the best part. In response to someone else's post explaining how Kojima posted a picture of someone with an identical hoodie, the Instagram user added the following information. He said it was a Japanese game, so yeah, haha, I think it's a safe bet. Yup, that about puts the nail in the coffin, if you ask me. Obviously, you shouldn't take this as an absolute certainty until Maz involvement is officially announced, as this is all hearsay, but when the stars align this well, it usually means that something's up. Here's something else that's interesting. If you look at Kojima's Twitter posts from August 19th, you will notice that one of his earlier posts suggests that he was clearly in Japan earlier that day, and then sometime later, he posted this tweet stating that he's taking off alongside a picture of an airplane at the airport. So he took a trip 2 days prior to sharing a behind-the-scenes look at this latest motion capture session that took place on August 21st, and this blurry image of a man resembling Mikkelsen. Add on top of that the fact that Maz was in Sheffield, England on that day, as indicated by this Instagram post, and I think one deduction that can be made is that Kojima flew to England to meet up with Maz in order to do some facial, body, and performance capture. 30,000 shots worth, in fact. And check this out. It was pointed out to me by someone who lives in Sheffield, England in the comments of my previous video that there's actually a motion capture studio located within the city that is owned by Sheffield Hallam University. I did some digging myself just to make sure, and I found this quote from Sheffield Hallam University's official website, confirming that they do indeed own a motion capture studio. So perhaps Kojima and Maz met up here for their latest mocap session. And even if they didn't necessarily meet up in Sheffield, they could have still met somewhere in England. After all, Sony Interactive Entertainment owns a number of first-party game development studios in England, many of which have motion capture capabilities. So Maz might have made his way from Sheffield to one of these studios after this picture was taken to meet up with Kojima. Add all of this on top of the second-hand information that Maz might be involved in a Japanese game, and the evidence that Maz will be playing a character in Death Stranding seems that much more insurmountable. So there you have it, folks, new intel on Maz's possible involvement in Death Stranding. Thank you for tuning in. Keep in mind that none of this should be considered as officially confirmed or anything like that. It's all rumors and speculation at this point, but the evidence does seem to be speaking for itself. What are your thoughts on the matter? Do you think Maz really is involved in Death Stranding, or are we looking too much into things? Let us know in the comments below, and to be further updated on Death Stranding news, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out!